really love the look of this base, honestly. Hello and welcome back to more Surrounded. Last time we cleaned up our inventory and moved almost everything up into our main base, and that is exactly where I want to continue today. My god, it's dark here. Gonna have to fix that. We moved pretty much everything in here, except for a few furniture pieces that we still have in our inventory. We got a bunch of stuff that we need to place, and we also have a bunch of stuff that we want to extend. Something like our perfect, amazing wall that we started. And I will continue doing this today. We are doing a fun little building episode. But before we do that, let's go sleep so we can actually see what we're doing. And then, as always, what we need first of all is a whole lot of wood so that we can extend our base as we see fit. I don't have an exact plan for how I want everything to look, but I have some ideas. Obviously, I want to finish the wall first. That is number one priority. I think for the next episodes, what I want to do is hunt the ghillie suit, which you can only get at the airfield, I believe. At the very least, the airfield is the minimum difficulty you need to face in order to get the ghillie suit. I also definitely want to do Redacted and the oil rig, so we can finally collect the rest of the weapons that we're missing. I think we have the space now for all of the weapons, but as I said, I also want to build like a room to display all of them. Someone in the comments was surprised that I'm still using the hunting rifle. Part of the reason why I'm still using the hunting rifle is that it is good enough for the normal baby shit zombies that we don't really care about. And the other reason is that we basically have infinite ammo for it. I want to apologize for this week having an episode that is basically just cleanup instead of it being a bonus episode. Yeah, it's because I'm not here this weekend, so I can't record and edit. And I need to have something ready for next Monday. So to save time on the editing process, I had to make an episode like that. Really sorry about that. I hope you guys can forgive me and you were able to maybe enjoy it anyways. It's a shame that we can't get the biggest generator, because I do have an idea for like the outside area of the base that would really look neat, I think, with one of those generators. Wow, we get the strange bass boosted sound in the distance again. That's 3 times back to back to back. I'm excited for the next season of this game. Well, not of this game, of this series on my YouTube channel. Because it will be more difficult, and I think we will massively benefit from having a harder experience, to be honest. With a harder playthrough, obviously everything is gonna take a little longer, but we might also die. I genuinely don't see us dying, though. And in all honesty, I feel very confident in my skills in this game at this point. Especially if we allow buildables and like infestations and stuff like that. I don't think we're gonna die. And I worry about that a little bit because I fear that it becomes repetitive. So I don't want that. I want fresh new stuff and have entertaining and exciting content for you guys. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should we take a break from the game before we start a new season, or should we immediately jump in, or should we wait for some patches before we actually check the game out further? I'm down to play something else. I have to admit, I have been, for the first time in my life, and I know some people will crucify me for this, I have never watched Game of Thrones. I am watching it for the first time now with my wife, and it has put me in a crazy mood for Crusader Kings 3 again. So if that is something people are interested in as well, this is basically, technically, I feel like it could fall under survival. But yeah, I'd also be down to play that. I think, or I'd like to think, I am quite varied in the genres of games that I play. So if there's also other genres besides survival that you'd be interested in seeing me play, just let me know. But obviously, at the moment, mostly indie stuff for the next 4 months. How much wood do we have? That's not enough yet. It's not even close to enough. I want some more rooms, or rather, I want at least one more room for like decorations with like sofas and the jukebox and the fridge and stuff. And then I also want the display room, right, where we put all the named weapons up on display. I fear that with us having almost cleared the entire map now, I will have to extend my recording sessions and cut down a lot more stuff and really only keep in the really interesting things for you guys. Because a lot of the stuff nowadays is just things that we don't need anymore, or it's just something we already have 10,000 of. And like I said earlier, I really don't want you guys being bored watching my stuff or feel like it's getting repetitive. Because as much as I love this game, and as amazing as it is, after 100 hours, it does get a little repetitive. And on top of that, the difficulty is very low, so there's no real threat of us having to start over unless we finish a season. And our season goal, I honestly thought we'd be a little faster at finding all the named weapons. But also, we haven't been to like the rarest places in the game yet, so we're gonna do that next time and go to a real dangerous place like this place right here. How's our wood looking? That's still not enough. I feel like last time I actually filled the entire inventory with wood and it wasn't enough, so... By the way, I keep seeing posts made on in the community that people would like zombies to not respawn once they cleared like a POI. I'm curious about what you guys think about that, because personally I think that sounds a bit weird. Because then you have even less to do whenever you clear a POI. Like, yeah, you have the goal of clearing the entire map of zombies, but at the same time, doesn't the game get even more boring quickly when there's no zombies respawning and you can just relax and go anywhere without having to ever worry about encountering anything? Seems a bit meh to me, but I can also somewhat see people wanting that feature because of completionism. Like, yeah, I want to clear the whole map of zombies, so I don't want them to respawn. Which, fair enough. But I'm curious what you guys think about that. Because, again, to me, seems like a odd thing to request from as a feature. But maybe I'm the odd one out, I don't know. But also, at the same time, if it's optional, obviously, sure, add it, of course. More options is always better. But yeah, I was just curious. Let me know what you think about that. I really like our base. Every time I look at it, I am quite satisfied with my building. Now our inventory is coming along. Now it's looking nice, full of that wood. I want to try something that someone suggested in the comments as well, about stacking half walls on top of each other and then removing the ones below, because I just had an idea. Okay, I think this is enough for now. Let's go turn all this wood into walls, spiked walls. Now the thing is, I don't know how many walls I'm gonna need. So let's start by making... Oh my god, they're bigger than that, I forgot. No. Did I lose any? Didn't I make 10? No, seriously, didn't I make 10? Well, looks like we lost some. Well then, I guess we're gonna go place 9 for now. That's gonna be a lot of running back and forth. I've changed my mind. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make some more space in our inventory. And we're gonna take these with us. While we're working outside. I will put them back once we work back on the inside. Oh, hello. I would like to stand parallel to the street. And then place. Oh, we're gonna have to go a while. Still don't think it's parallel to the street. But oh well, it is what it is. I want to get all the way to this rock, I think. So, still need a lot more walls. I may have underestimated just how much we need. Let's make 10 more. Yeah, I think I severely underestimated how many we need. But I don't know how much a gate costs, so that doesn't really... It's not really that exciting. A gate might be more expensive. In fact, we can't even make a gate right now. And we are out of rope. For the time being, I will close this off. Just so I don't lose my line. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Move this a little. I'm gonna pick these up now. Because of the gate that's gonna be here. I just don't know where the gate's gonna be, so... No, I didn't mean to... It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. This should still align. I didn't mean to pick that up, I just wanted to move it. But I think this is fine. Oh. Well, that's not very secure. Well, that sucks. Maybe if I do it here. Hopefully that aligns a bit better. I think that aligns a lot better. That's on the same height, right? Let's see. Okay, nope, this is further back. So, we need to place this more, like, here, I think. Sure, that works for me. We do not have enough rope for another 10. I think we have enough for another 5, but we also need 4 rope for... Do I have any more rope anywhere else? No. So I want to make a gate first. I'm gonna have to run upstairs. I guess I might as well bring these back up upstairs again. That was kind of wasted. And then we can make the gates. That takes up 3 by 5. I'm gonna go place the gate now, and then we can do the interior more. Base building needs so much wood, it's kind of crazy. I mean, to be fair, our base is massive. Look how much stuff we had, and how many clothing pieces I ripped up, and... obviously useless right now without, you know, more walls. Fantastic. Now we just need one here. I might have to go, like, one further here. Build one more in this direction, so we have the bus inside. And then we could technically build the buses to be, like, platforms to look out from. What would you call that? Like lookout towers, but made of bus? Anyways, let us continue with the interior. What do we need? I want another set of stairs that lead up onto the roof. So the next floor is going to be roof. So we need walls, windows, half walls, walls. Let's do walls first. And then replace with windows. And then make some more normal windows. What's wooden wall mid? I know what wooden wall short is. What's wooden wall mid? Oh, it's a middle-sized wall. That makes... Yeah, of course. I'm stupid. Can test what I wanted to test. That does work. So we could totally do something like this for window as well. Neat. That is good to know. Then I have an idea for the quote-unquote roof. It's not gonna be just roof. I also think this is gonna be a balcony. I want... Ooh. You know how this is gonna be... I think it's gonna be right here, so I'm gonna remove that. And let's just randomly put in windows. One more right here. Okay. This is gonna be a door frame, and then another balcony. So this is where the bridge is gonna be. But first, let's do the secondary balcony. Need a lot more planks, so let's make a lot more planks right now. And then need like one wall short, and a door frame. I made 3 door frames because I'm not very smart, but that's okay. No, it's okay. This is nice, looking from this balcony down on this balcony. Need to put some stuff on this balcony though. Now, we also need to find another place for stairs to go onto the next floor and then close up the next floor. I guess we're gonna make stairs and a lot of floors. I think I want the stairs here. And as you know, I'm gonna make the stairs the same as this. That's it already. Let's make more floors. Let's make more planks first. And then make more floors once again. You know what? I'm gonna make so many more floors. It doesn't matter because we're gonna work on the tower bridge next. And I don't think I even made enough for finishing this floor, so I don't think it matters. I'm 1 short. Shame. I want to finish this floor right here, and then I want to build like a small frame around this. Oh, so I guess this technically needs a roof as well. So, what, 2 more floors? Okay, 2 floors. And a lot of half walls. That will be the last floor of this build. And then we will put half walls all around. That was not enough half walls. Where else did I want a doorway? I wanted one right here. Wouldn't it be funny to just keep this and then people run like, if this was multiplayer, people run through this and just fall to their death? More half walls. Because I want the entire upper floor to be designed like this. And then put a roof on. So everything is a platform to view the surroundings from. So now we go around like this. And I hope that we can still put on roofs then. Did you guys participate in the building contest on the Discord, by the way? Yay, made enough half walls. Maybe in the corners I actually do it like this. For the logical explanation of load bearing. Maybe half short walls. Either way, I kind of like it. Now we need a lot of roof. But we're actually out of wood. We're out of wood. That is amazing. That is actually nuts. Well, to be fair, we built like 2 floors on, so that's not so bad. Actually, maybe we don't put a roof on. Does that make sense? Let me know, like, your thoughts. I don't know if I want to put a roof on this. I need to go further up. So, I'm gonna go into photo mode and free cam, which is the slowest camera in existence. I would have to see it with roof on now, I think. Also, more places to put floodlights now. I always see people use these small tents in their builds. So I want to see how much, what does it take to make one of those? Okay, there's 30 cloth. So now we need normal wood. I used it all to make planks. Uh, damn it. What a fool I am. Okay, well, with the remaining planks, we're making floors. Didn't quite make it. Also, that is a really long bridge. It's gonna look a little weird from below, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's make some more floors then. The last 5 floors that we can make. But we don't need to go much further, I think. And then right here is where the next building begins. Oh boy, guys. I honestly thought we would get a lot more done with an inventory full of everything. I want lamps. I want this stuff. Put the locker down. And all of them. Tables are nice. Chairs are nice. The lamps. I want all the lamps. The couches. Piano. I want this gun locker right here. Because we need to fill this room out still. Kinda tempted to not have these dressers over here anymore, honestly. I want wall lamp. Where do I want the wall lamps is the question. Above the doors? I think here it can be in the center because I don't have anything sitting in the middle. Obviously, we need a lamp here. I guess right here. Cozy. Also, goodbye FPS. Okay, there's light here now. Very cool. Didn't I pick up one more lamp? I guess maybe I didn't. Why am I running down? Another rumble. Oh, right. I wanted to see how far down does that generator... Okay, it ends right here, which means it goes for one more floor down. Yeah, this entire floor has power. That's pretty big, honestly. Did not expect that. This entire floor almost has power as well. Yeah, that is actually way bigger than I thought it would be. Lol. Really love the look of this base, honestly. Maybe a roof would look good, though. What I want to do, though, is a little area down here. It's a shame these don't snap to each other. I can hardly see where they connect. How can this happen? How the hell did that happen? How is it longer on this side? How did I mess that up? How am I gonna fix that? That's a bigger question. Surely this works out now. It's a little short. But you know what? I think that's okay. I feel like that's just how these things are built sometimes. Now, here's the thing. I am going to enable airdrops just for the aesthetic when we're done with everything else. Because I want this to be like a generator area. Everything is coming together pretty nicely though. I am very happy with what we're building. I want fuel, electronic parts. I do have the ammo. So if I take this, I can make one turret. And then I can take this turret and I can make another turret. probably can't use the beacon in this entire area. So I'm gonna have to think about a solution for that. I'll figure it out. That's what the turrets are for anyways. So I'm gonna put those away for now. I just really wanted to make them now. Here's that ceiling light that I wanted to install. Now if I put on the generator. Yes, perfect. My frames struggle here a little bit. Like I'm losing frames from this area. I'm gonna remove this floodlight. Because I'm probably also removing this. And this floodlight can be the first one here. Think this way. Yeah. Can you imagine, like, can you believe it? I'm placing everything the right way this time. Like today. Anyways, now the upstairs. First of all, needs lights soon-ish. But more importantly, I think we need a couch here. We need another couch here. And then like a sofa chair right here. Maybe we make this a full wall. And then I want a table here and connected to that table, another table. Shelf with board games, of course. Can't believe I put that down the wrong way around after I just praised myself for not doing that anymore. And I wish I had like a TV or something to put on here. Put that right here. Of course, with a chair. I just need lights now. And also, I kinda wish there was like a taller table. Where am I gonna put the weapons? Is the question. Cleared out our stash stuff a little, like all the furniture that we had. Certainly have a lot less now. So I think that is very successful for the day. Now, these things. You know, I feel like they could be decent wall decorations. In a way. To give the wall, like, texture, you know? But I don't know. Kinda want your guys' opinion on that. Or maybe you have an idea how to decorate, kind of, the walls a little more. So they don't look as boring and empty. That would need a lot if I do this for, like, most of the walls. But just randomly on some, I feel like this could work. Anyways, let me know what you think. What your thoughts are on that. I wish I could flip them around a little bit, but that doesn't work properly. I want to empty this out fully, so we can move this into the armory room, where it belongs. Oh, we have more here. I didn't know. Need a radio upstairs for sure. Floodlight, another. Ooh, more lights. We need all these lights. This on top, very nice. The jukeboxes, right? I completely forgot about the jukeboxes. So many radios. But more lights is good. Can place one. I think I want to move this back a little. Not that far. More like this. Put the other jukebox right here. God damn it. That's good. And you know what? Another radio on the table. A light on the table. Maybe not have this here, but what could I put behind here? Maybe a dresser behind here works. Nah, I don't know. The turret, obviously. I think I want this kind of. God damn it. Clipping into this so it looks like they're one. Oh no, that does not work. Okay, now you need to be moved to the right. Yeah, you know what? That works. I want... Do I really have no more dresses? I guess I have the dresses from downstairs that I could use. This one. Having a dresser right behind this piano would be good. Okay. There, that's good. And then this can have this lamp. Nice. Now imagine I could put a carpet right here. That would be amazing. So again, if you guys have an idea for how I could like decorate the floor or something, or make a quote-unquote TV happen here, that'd be amazing. Let's look at, I have an idea, but we could technically put a wooden half short wall partly into, do I have one plank? I do. Let's see. What I mean is, let's take a look at that. Our TV. Thoughts? No, you're not supposed to stick out. Well, you're supposed to stick out, but not out the front. Do you guys see it? Kinda? Wait. Have an idea. No. I did like this better. This? Oh yeah, I like that better. Yeah, I think I like that better. There we go, it's a TV now. With this last experiment, I think I'm gonna call it a day here with our building episode. I hope you enjoyed this bit of interior design and finishing up the upstairs. I think everything has turned out very, very well so far. And I am excited to build more, honestly. And I hope so are you. This is the wrong way around. Oh well. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this building episode. I hope you enjoyed my ramblings, and I hope you enjoy the base. And if you did enjoy this video, then please comment, like, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and I really, really appreciate every single one of you who does. It really means the world to me. With that, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, night, evening, or morning, whatever time it is for you right now, and I will see you all in the next episode. Until then, goodbye.